And now let's return to our earlier story on the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, which advised Nigerians to use quality materials while erecting structures to reduce the impact of rainstorms. The Director General, NEMA, Mohammed Sani Sidi, gave this warning in Akure, the Ondo State capital, at the presentation of relief materials to some victims of rainstorms by the Ondo State Emergency Management Agency. Ayodeji Moradeyo tells us more.
Last weekend was a bad one for some residents of Akure, the Ondo State capital, as rainstorm wreaked havoc, destroying several houses. Many of the victims were rendered homeless. The National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, believes that this can be prevented through use of quality materials while erecting buildings. At the presentation of relief materials to some rainstorm victims in Akure by the State Emergency Agency, the representative of NEMA DG, Bolanle Ojo, said natural disasters are unavoidable.
Storm, wind or rainstorm is a natural disaster which cannot be stopped but can be mitigated. Its effects by planting trees as a wind breaker in our environment, and by using quality material when we want to build our houses. If we can do all this, I think we will reduce the impact.
Some of the rainstorm victims can now heave a sigh of relief as relief materials were distributed to them. The state's Deputy Governor Agbolaja wants NEMA to extend a similar gesture to the victims.
You will recall that there was a rainstorm that affected so many buildings in Akure South, particularly in Akure Township, and also part of our stadium was affected. And we look at it, we wrote to the National Emergency Agency, NEMA, but before that one will come, the government consider it necessary to give relief materials to alleviate the suffering and the immediate relief to our people that were affected.
Some of the victims also spoke with TVC News.
There is little many of us could do other than cry to God and our governor in the state. And then to God be the glory, he has responded.
NEMA, you have mentioned, we are seeking for their assistance too, so that if they extend their own assistance to us, it will be more, it will be a blessing to all of us.
No fewer than 100 houses were affected at different locations in Akure alone. Ayodeji Moradeyo, TVC News, Akure, Ondo State.